Hello everyone. Today we can discuss about the leverage buyout. I am Pandey define leverage buyout is a kind of acquisition of company which is financed through debt. Then leverage buyout is a acquisition that the largely funded by debt. Uh, Leverage buyout are often used by the private equity firm as a method of large acquisition that they would not otherwise have the young resource for. It aims repays the bond with the cash flow of the target. Then uh, management buyout. It most the most common buyout agreement is management buyout or MBA. It, management buyout are the similar to LBO, except the management team of the target company acquires the company rather than the financial sponsored. In this corporate arrangement, the company management team and or executive agree to buy out or acquire a large part of the company subsidiary and or division from the existing shareholders. Then characteristics of LBO. uh, to purchase a controlling interest in target company. That means a financial sponsor or private equity firms that wishes to purchase the controlling interest of target company. Then existing management or LBO sponsored by a firm from the shareholders and they takes is private. Then then a significant portions of the acquisition price uh, paid for the target company is financed through debt. Then extra debt allow ownership to the highly concentration in this hand of LBO sponsored. Then next characteristics asset asset are used as collateral. That means asset of the target company as well as acquiring company are used in collateral. Then financial bias replace top management. And then new management make operating improvement. Then improve a company at higher price than original purchase. That means financial buyer make a public offering for improvement of company at the higher price the original purchase. And then limited time frame. LBO has his limited time frame. Then LBO financial structure. It include a broad range of loan, security or other debt instrument sources of finance: senior debt, mechanized debt, corporate bond, and equity contribution. Senior debt. Senior debt is a main financing sources in an LBO model and typically has the theme 5 to 10 years. It consists of bank loan with a higher ranking, lower flexibility and lower cost of capital than the other sources of fund. Current debt. It is negotiable instrument between insurer and investors. It is tailored to meet financing need, the specific transaction and require investors return. Then corporate bond. Issuance of corporate bond is a additional, more expensive sources of finance. It if senior debt is used because in inherent high leverage level associated with the LBO, these bonds are usually termed non-investment grade. Next, equity contribution. Equity stake in the LBO model today usually to companies of 50. to 60 percentage of total capital. However, the figures vary through time and high depend on bank concentrate. Next, advantages of LBO. First one, cooperative restructuring. Hence, cooperative restructuring can take place and the acquired company can benefit from necessary reorganization of a reform. Next is small amount of capital requirement. Uh, this means and these types of agreement can allow many large company to acquire smaller sized enterprises with very little person capital. LBO involve high debt to equity ratio. Large corporation can easily acquire smaller company with the very limited capital. Then management of buyout, we already discussed. Then economy, a very leverage buyout. Uh, leverage buyout can be considered risky, especially in reference to existing company, existing economy. If the existing economy is strong and remain, then the leverage buyout can greatly improve in chance of success. Then stock price. When an investor group announced and offered for the outstanding stock of his target company, the price of the paid is higher than the current market price. Sometimes 12 terms 12 the market price. Then next point, efficient use of cash flow. Another benefits of leverage payout of a public company is reduction in efficient use of free cash flows. Then corporate efficiency. Another advantages of corporate efficiency, that means one of the goal of LBO is to sell asset of company that the underperforming or otherwise blocking the efficiency cooperation and the growth of company. Then high return leverage have provide high return to investors who are the open to the elements of risk and the presence of financial deal through leverage. Then a long term focus. It focus long time because there is little pressure to provide long time short term profit. Then impact or disadvantages of LBO. Then means uh, corporate. First one, impact of employee. Cooperative restructuring from leverage payout can greatly impact the employee. Sometimes the restructuring can lead to company to downsize and can even result to nostal takeover. At time, this means company may have to downsize their operation, reduce the number of paid staff, and with the resultant unemployment for the who for those who will lead off. Then companies bankruptcy. The high interest rate from the high debt to equity amount can result in corporation bankruptcy, especially in the company is not generating a subsequently return after acquisition. Then conflict of interest. Management buyout can produce a conflict of interest among the employees, executive and management team, as well as possible mismanagement by the buyout owners. Then new management. Another disadvantage is new management. Agree. Then original bond holders. While shareholders experience a potential profit, the value of any existing bond in the company declines because of additional debt incurring in the LBO process. It affected the credit rating of company by increasing the debt to equity ratio, which is the prime factor in the credit rating process. Original bond holders experience a decline in the market price of the bond, which is the problem if they wanted to sell before the maturity. Then, thank you.